So people are going to expect me to start with the Everly trade. And I understand that. That is the bigger trade of the day. But this is weird. And I don't know how else to describe this than weird. The Montreal Canadiens have acquired David Schlemko, a capable 5'6" defenseman. In a pinch, he can play number 4 from Vegas for a 2019 5th-round pick. I'm confused. And here's why. So Vegas goes into the expansion draft yesterday, and they pick up 30 players. Schlemko was their pick from San Jose. It was San Jose, right? I'm thinking it wasn't Arizona. It wasn't Arizona, right? No, Arizona was Pulkkinen. Yeah, it was San Jose. They flip him for a 5th rounder? That's the best they could get for Schlemko. I don't even understand. Like, this is where the confusion starts. So George McPhee picks all these defensemen, right? And he doesn't pick the best ones involved, like in the expansion. He doesn't pick up a Matt Dumba because he's made side deals to avoid some of the Vatanens and Dumbas and these guys. So he puts together a competent defense. And he trades away one of the better players out of that competent defense that he drafted for a 5th-round pick. I guess here's the question. Would David Schlemko at the trade deadline have yielded more than a 5th-round pick if San Jose had been sellers? Yes. So the purpose of trading him now is it cap room? Because, you know, if they're making moves to get cap room, that would be crazy, so I'm going to say no. Is it because they have too many defensemen? They have too many defensemen. But here I was thinking they were going to take that stockpile of defensemen and turn it into something pretty good. I figured they were going to bring in guys that they could swap out for forwards that can put a few pucks in the net. And then when I heard some of the rumors, I was like, really? That's all he's getting back? I'm confused. And I said that at the start of this video, and I'm going to be confused, I think, by any move made by Vegas from here on. Because I don't see the short term. I don't see the, like, is this a trade that someday George McPhee can call Mark Bergevin and say, remember when I took Emelin and gave you Schlemko? And you threw me a 5th rounder to go with the fact that I took Emelin off your books? Okay, now we need insert piece they need here. I'm genuinely confused. And maybe it's a good trade for Montreal. It is. Schlemko is a serviceable top 6 defenseman. My issue right now with Montreal's defense is, outside of Shea Weber, who's passing the puck? Who's that point man? If something happens to Shea Weber and he gets hurt, who's the go-to guy? Markov's nearing 40. And, you know, he has lost a step. So who is that go-to guy for Montreal? Genuine, honest question. I don't get what George McPhee's doing. And I had that confusion last night with the expansion draft, and now there was supposed to be a ton of trades getting announced by Vegas, and maybe that was George McPhee blowing smoke. But I will agree with some people who've said, wait, so he didn't take whoever, whether it's Dumba or Josh Bailey or whoever. He didn't take that, and what he got back was this. And on our end, it looks like in almost any trade, Vegas gets first rounders. It's not considered a deep draft. I would have been more impressed if he secured a bunch of 2018 first rounders. Nobody's giving those up, especially teams at the bottom of the league. So I'm happy for Montreal. It's a good deal for Montreal. But what? And this is why people go, oh, he's being negative again. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm genuinely baffled and befuddled. What is going on? This is why I'm not even wearing my Montreal jersey for this one, because it's weird. 2015 or a 2019 pick, a 5th rounder. Just I'm trying to figure this out because I don't get it. The Golden Knights acquired the 30-year-old defenseman in Wednesday's expansion draft from the Sharks. He scored 2 goals and had 16 assists in 62 games last year. Schlemko signed a 4-year, $8.4 million contract with the Sharks. He owns a cap hit of $2.1 million. That's very reasonable for what he brings. Schlemko is the 2nd player picked in the expansion draft to be moved, and I'll talk about that as well. The Van Riemsdyk move, but it's just weird, isn't it? Because it's just a 2019 5th round pick, and I thought, okay, well, I'll see what they got. It didn't get really much of anything. So why pick a guy? You've had weeks, months to plan this out. Each of these 30 guys, you get 1 shot at this. You don't get 2 chances at drafting guys, so you get 1 shot. So you have to look over this list and say, if I'm not getting guys who are going to play for my team, I got to get guys I can maximize the return on. So I can flip them for a really good return. This return is baffling. This is a cap dump from an expansion team. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Montreal, you guys are lucky. George McPhee decided to throw... Unless this was what he had agreed to before taking Emelin. Maybe there was an agreement between them and Montreal. Montreal's like, okay, we got to get Emelin off the books, but we get a defenseman after the expansion draft. You and I can sit down and discuss which defenseman we get. Maybe that happened. I'm just confused. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. 41% of my viewers in the last 28 days have been non-subscribers. And I would love to turn you guys into subscribers, because the more the merrier. And then you get the notifications when I upload videos, and it's tons of fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll be confused again soon.